everyone, welcome back to my channel Pickup Books. I am Komal and welcome to the very first video which is not related to books. In this video, I'll be talking about my cloth buying ban that I am on since 1.5 years, and I thought it's a perfect time to share it over here because many of us deal with shopping spree. So without any further delay, let's get on with the video, and I hope this video is helpful. First, let's see why I went on a cloth buying ban and also the reasons for my cloth buying ban to be successful. The first reason is lockdown. When I say lockdown, it's not about shutting off stores or no online delivery for that matter. During the strict lockdown that went on for 2 to 3 months, I realized that it takes very little to survive, and it is these grand fancy things that actually pull us back. To survive, one needs very basic things like home, food, shelter and few clothes, but us humans have driven this into very materialistic gains like eating at a fancy restaurant, wearing branded and expensive clothes, which does not add meaning to our life at all. This is a great epiphany I had, and all thanks to lockdown. And the next reason is less social interactions. Before lockdown, when I used to go to college, I would come across hundreds of people, and sometimes you just wish you had things people had, and you only know you lack something when you see someone else have that. So you get down into a rabbit hole of hoarding things that are actually not necessary. But once lockdown began, there was very little interactions and with only few close people. So the noise of the surrounding was reduced, and I also got a little distant with social media. So I had hardly any things to compare with. And the third reason is realizing the difference between need versus want. There are a lot of things we hoard for the reason of what if. What if I go on a trip? What if I lose or gain weight? What if this top does not match the newly bought denim? And so on and so forth. So I will explain this reason with the exception wherein I had to break this and I had to buy a new shirt. A few months ago, I had to appear for an interview, and damn, I did not have formals. It was very late for me to even order it online because the interview date was near. So I asked my friends if they had any so I could borrow, but I did not find any luck over there. So I resorted to buying a white shirt offline because of my need, and I borrowed a coat from my friend to go well with that. So what I mean to say is that buying a white shirt for my interview was a need at that point, because that was the dress code that was required to appear for an interview, and God knows what would have happened if I did not go into that dress code. And suppose buying a new denim, even if I already own one, and even if it was in a wearable state, would be my want, and this would be my need. And people online will try to feed your wants as your needs, and it's very subjective, so you have to decide for yourself what your wants and what your needs are. So here are some tips for you to go on a cloth buying ban. The first tip is to know your reason. Don't do this because some random girl named Komal said so. Do it because you want to, and know why you want to do this. Do it at your own pace. Do it for a few days, a month, for a few months, and then a year. For me, the reason was that I wanted to stop associating happiness with materialistic gains. Do it at your own limitations because nobody's journey is the same. And the next step is to uninstall shopping apps. This is a huge step. As far as I remember, I had only one shopping app, and that's Shein. I think the sale section was not available on browsers, so I had to install the app, but now it's banned. So apart from that, I never had any shopping apps. I always made my purchase using my laptop because it gives a brief amount of time to actually consider your purchase, and you're not bombarded with a lot of sale notifications, or also scroll lazily window shop when you have nothing to do. And the third tip is to making DIYs. This is one of my favorite because it gives a creative space to actually match your outfits and also make it seem a little less mundane. We have certain outfits that we wear in a certain way, but going on a cloth buying ban will actually spice things up, and you might discover a part of yourself that was buried in constant buying of new stuff. I don't go overboard with DIYs like cutting or stitching materials, but I like to pair them in a different way. I'll try to attach the pictures over here if I find any. And the fourth tip is to start spending on more useful things. Now that you have good control over your ban, start spending it on more meaningful things like invest in yourself, attend some paid courses online, upgrade your technical equipments, or pick a new hobby. These things will make you feel better about your ban and also help you grow in different levels. Ever since I went on a ban, my range of interest has widened and I have bought a variety of things like a ukulele, a new laptop and a mic, invested in things, books, garden supplies, and so many more. And I don't think I would have bought these if I was in a constant shopping spree. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments down below if these videos interest you. Please leave a like if you like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you pretty soon. Until then, take care. Bye bye.